The First Amendment lives here. And the 2A2. The Daily Mojo.
What is this about
beef
biscuits that I need to be tasting?
Really? You don't know about the...
Taste the biscuit.
Oh, taste the
Taste the
biscuit.
goodness of the biscuit.
Come on, put some honey sauce on me.
Taste the honey sauce.
Yeah.
Put it
Taste
on.
the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce.
Put your honey sauce on me.
Here it is.
Would
To
you?
get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings.
Right?
Chicken wing.
That's how you taste
Is
the
that
biscuit.
the couple who were performing
Yes.
in like a Goodwill or something like
Yes.
that?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Back to the department store.
Yep.
The clearance clothing.
And we had an interaction. We had a moment on Twitter together, and I'm still looking for it. It's on my list of things to do to get them on the program because, they've become like overnight sensations. But it's taken 30 years. But
Maybe we
now
can get them to write a Daily Mojo version of it.
I really think that
And
you
then
should.
perform
Mojo.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taste
Taste the mojo with the chicken wings.
Thank you. Right?
And the biscuit.
Did you? Speaking of tasting the mojo, did you watch the debate? Any of it? I know, right?
Apparently not.
You don't have cable either, do you?
No, I live out in the sticks where my nighttime entertainment is watching the moon.
You know what? That's
That's
better
what I
than
prefer to
any
be
other
doing too, I think.
entertainment. I tried to watch just part of it, but you couldn't unless you signed up for was it Fox streaming, Ron? Whatever the hell
I don't
it was.
know. I think you just had to sign in or sign. I don't know. I don't know if it cost anything.
It was live
Well,
on
no, it probably
on Rumble.
didn't.
Rumble hosted it.
Interesting.
I was just on a show at the time that it was on, so I couldn't watch it. Yeah.
Did I know that Rumble hosted it? I don't think I guess I did
Yeah.
know that. I didn't even think about it though.
The RNC,
I was looking at
they
YouTube.
paired up with Rumble so that Rumble was like an exclusive streamer for it. And yeah, or at least online, I guess. I guess they didn't hand that to YouTube. One of the reasons that they're trying to bring down Rumble, in my honest opinion. But yeah, Rumble was hosting the RNC debate.
Well, then I am, in fact, a dumbass because I'm sitting here, and not that I was trying very hard to do it. I just thought I should watch some of it. And there were people on YouTube that were like doing the reaction thing to it. And then all of a sudden their video would disappear because of a copyright ding from Fox. And like Ron said, Fox wanted you to sign up. I'm like, nope, not doing that. And I went back to watching your face, actually, as we were putting out new videos on our YouTube channel. The one where you were watching the DEI video and talking about hot lesbians. And here's what I did when I put it up there on YouTube. Changed the title. I just said you were talking about hot ladies,
And then immediately,
but not. I didn't want to put hot lesbians up there because they would have tagged it.
right.
Right?
But hot ladies is a whole different thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
What they do,
so
what those
it's
hot
out
ladies
there.
do behind closed doors and in front of a camera is their business. And ours.
That's their business and ours if we want to watch it.
Right. Yeah. But also, I mean,
so-
hot ladies is just as good of an attractor to the clicks as hot lesbians.
That's true. That is true. That's true.
The
So
internet,
that's
the
out
internet's a
there
horny
now.
place.
It is the internet is for porn and Avenue
Horny
Q.
puppies.
Yeah, Avenue Q, which no one that I know has. You never saw Avenue Q, did you?
The internet is for porn.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
It was a great Broadway show. Saw it in
really
Vegas,
was.
but it was a fabulous stage show, and it won the Tony Award.
Yeah.
And so few people ever. I think it had horrible marketing because you didn't know what the hell it was back then.
The only reason I even ever heard of it was because I was dating a girl at the time who was a Broadway junkie. And she brought it up. But I had never heard anything about it other than from her.
Yeah, no, it was and it was excellent after I finally got to watch it. So, all right, so you didn't watch the debate.
You sound so disappointed. I was going to talk to you about it, but I guess since you haven't watched it.
But the point is, I don't know that many people watched it. I'm looking forward to seeing what the numbers are because I doubt there were a whole lot of people. Because why? Why would what are they possibly going to say that's going to make you go, whoa, I can't believe, yeah, Nikki Haley is for me. Nikki Haley will win. You'll see.
There comes a point where they start to become a little bit repetitive and even redundant. And, because they're answering the same questions over and over and over again. Like, really, you probably only need about maybe 3 debates. And after that, though, what did they have last election season? Sorry, this election season before that, like the one where Trump actually was debating people. It was like
24 to start off, but there were like 24 candidates, and they had did they have 5-6 debates? Was
too
it that
many.
many?
I just remember at one point in time going, I don't care anymore. I'm so sick and tired of these freaking debates. So I stopped watching. And maybe that feeling still like continued, because I still don't even right now today. I'm like, I'm not going to watch the debates. I'm going to watch the highlights later.
So maybe it announced 25th schedule. It revealed, announced 2015-16 debate schedule, Republican National Committee. It revealed that 12 debates would be held. Wow.
Yeah.
12 debates, in contrast to the 20 debates that were held from 2011 to 2020. My gosh, there were 20 debates in 2011, 2012?
After a time, you're like, why? Why do I need to watch it?
I agree with you. I agree. And you really only just watch for the food fights and the hair pulling.
You know what it really is?
Really
I think it was for the media. The media wanted that, because then they could actually make clips out of it and write articles about it, gave them ammo, stuff to report on. So they were like, yeah, we'll keep having more and more and more debates, because, we need stuff to write about all the time. Why not just use that? Well, and don't get me wrong, after a debate, and this is coming from a guy who works at a news site, post debates are a gold mine. We feast on those for like 2 weeks after it's done.
Mm-hmm. Because they usually end up saying something stupid.
For sure. Well, that's the hope. Because it's the same reason a lot of people watch NASCAR. They're not watching it for the race. They're watching it hoping they'll see a crash. Boy, same thing with debates. There are people who are interested in what they have to say and yada, yada, yada. But come on. We want the flub.
You ever been to a NASCAR race?
Yes.
I've been to one. It was North Carolina. What's that? The Charlotte 500, the whatever it was. That was painful. After like the first 10 laps, it was, and we were in a suite too, and they ran out of beer.
Oh no!
So
you had to sit and watch it.
It was awful. Because it's just that was like there were no wrecks.
Yeah.
So it's like
my family is deep into NASCAR, so much so that my brother he worked for Roush Racing as an over the wall pit crew guy for various Roush drivers. So you can bet my family was like tuned into every single race. But even then, some of them would get up and go and do something in the middle of the race. My stepdad, who's the biggest race car fan in the world, he'd fall asleep sometimes. It's like after a time, you just kind of get tired of watching him turn left.
Yes, and that's all it is. This is courtesy of Jeffy, because he brought this clip to our attention. Did you see Stuart Varney trying to introduce, what's her name, Ron?
Ilya Calderon.
Yeah,
Calderon.
He couldn't say it either.
Yeah,
check
Calderon.
this out, Brandon, because this is probably one of the highlights here.
Moderators Fox News Channel Dana Perino and Ilya Calderon, Univision.
Good evening. Thank you, Stuart. President Reagan.
Wow.
My secondhand embarrassment is heavy right now. Oh my God. There was like you could see it in his face. There was a brief moment of panic that he was really trying to hide there. Poor Stuart Varney.
And I understand that because
I had to
names
say a
are horrible.
Spanish word. You can't make English people say Spanish words. It's not fair to them. Okay?
Names. Names, I'm always terrified. I'm gonna say someone's name wrong. And it terrifies me when I go to introduce people. And when
Moderators Fox News Channel Dana Perino and Ilya Calderon, Univision.
Good evening. Thank you, Stuart.
so there's that.
British
I
people,
deciphered
right?
that, right? And then of course you had what's her face yelling at what's his face,
Nikki Haley.
Nikki Haley yelling at Vivek, and
Well, it worked pretty well for her in the last one. I
gave
gave her
did
the
she yell at him in the last
nickname
one?
after the first debate. I gave her the nickname of Ramaswamy Dami Mommy.
Oh. Wow.
They didn't let me use that in an article.
Oh man,
Yeah,
a bunch of pussies.
that's what I said. You guys are cowards.
It's right. Here is just for shits and giggles because we're here. This is I think this is the interchange here where what'd you call her? She's the
Ramaswamy Dami Mommy.
Dami. Okay, here we go.
Social media apps that we could have. And what you've got, I honestly, every time I hear you, I feel a little bit dumber for what you say. You've gone and you've helped China make medicines in China, not America. You're now wanting kids to go and get on the social media that's dangerous for all of us. You went and you were in business with the Chinese that gave Hunter Biden $5 million. We can't trust you.
You dirty bastard.
Oh, dude. James over on X said, I'm divorced and I don't care. I'll ask the question nobody wants to. With the way Nikki was acting, is it that time of the month, or is this mood swings from menopause?
Wow.
Maybe she just has a crush.
You know
on
what?
Vivek.
It could be.
Anyone think that? Huh?
And you know what? It's not just women who have periods. I would like to reiterate that from our friends on wherever they are.
It's not just women. The vagina havers.
It's not just the vagina. It's not just those with a bonus hole.
That's
so please, let's keep this whole thing civil, shall we?
Why do they call it the bonus hole? Is it not like the hole?
Why did they call it the bonus hole, Ron?
Which hole are they referring to when they say bonus hole?
I think the vajayjay. I think because it's the only one that we all don't have.
That is the hole. That is the most important hole in all of human history. It is the gateway to the propagation of the human species. It's not a bonus. It is the hole.
Because this happened, according to the glossary, the partnership in 2020, Joe's Cervical Cancer Trust, in partnership with the LGBT Foundation and LGBTQ plus charitable organization, began suggesting the term bonus hole be used as a way to support trans men and non-binary people. According to their glossary, a bonus hole is an alternative word for the vagina, and recommend checking to see which word someone would prefer to use. They also suggest using front hole as an alternative.
Oh my God.
So do you prefer the front hole or the bonus hole is your hole of choice?
What's your hole preference?
Do you like...
I don't get it.
It's 2023. Anything is possible. That's the beauty of it.
These people are delulu, man. They just the people. Like, why can't you just say like here's what drives me crazy? They know they're transgender. They identify as transgender. So by acknowledging that you're transgender, you are saying, yes, I know that I was born a biological male. Let's say in this case. But I want to be a woman. I want to think that I'm a woman. That's what makes me transgender. To sit there and deny the fact that women aren't women and biological women have biological parts is weird to me. Why is mainstream culture going along with this? It makes everything so stupid.
It's the other thing we talked about yesterday, which blew me away with what's his name, Ron, the Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear his argument about transgender sports? And his argument,
no.
I mean, here's a guy that's supposedly all about the facts, ma'am, and the science and the investigation and blah, blah, blah. Because that's what he did with the UFOs. It's like, science, we got to deal with the science here and blah, blah, blah. And then he's, saying that we have to have a deeper discussion about creative ways of making the sports more competitive. It's like,
God,
hang on. Why don't we just have apples race apples? Have oranges race oranges, have peaches race peaches. Well,
I think that look, Neil deGrasse Tyson, who is effectively just knockoff Carl Sagan. He is great value Carl Sagan. That's all he is. I'm not saying that he doesn't know things about astrophysics and stuff. He does, and that's fine. Sure. Right? That is what he specializes in.
But stick to astrophysics.
Exactly. I feel like every now and again people confuse him with being a smart person, and knowing about astrophysics. It requires a level of intelligence.
Makes you educated.
There's a difference between being smart and being intelligent, and he is not a smart man. Okay. Every now and again the people convince him that he is a smart man, and he thinks that he gets to go off and just say whatever he wants about any other subject because his intellect, his astounding intellect, will see through the bullcrap and actually point out what is true and factual and right in this universe. And it's like, bro, you're kind of stupid. All things considered, you are kind of stupid. Okay, you can probably do complex math problems. You can probably figure out maybe he has the ability to figure out how to open up bonus wormholes. I don't know. But he doesn't know a damn thing about gender. He doesn't know a damn thing about climate change. But he wants to speak about all of it. But that's the problem with these celebrity scientists. Bill Nye's the same way. He's actually not even a scientist. It's just,
hold on. You going to knock Bill Nye the science guy, Ron? I'm not sure we can have Brandon on again if he's going to try to cut off legends like Bill Nye the science guy. He's just,
isn't he like an accountant or something? I don't know.
He's a failed comedian turned children's show host who actually did good when he was a children's show host. His inventions include a certain kind of shoe and a bag of water. Okay. True story.
A bag of water?
Yeah, it's like some sort of bag of water. I mean, it's more complicated than that, I'm sure, but effectively
I hope so.
He patented a bag of water.
Okay.
But then everything else that he says outside of, the basic facts that he talked about in his children's show back in the 90s is absolute. It's moronic. Everything about it is moronic. He is at the end of the day just another leftist shill. That's all he is. It's all he talks about. It's all he preaches. He's the same guy who said that people who question climate change should go to jail.
Yeah, he's there's no doubt about it. He's one of the crazy people. A clear plastic bag filled with water is for use as an educational magnifying glass.
Yeah,
that's what his thing is. But then in the same Reddit, in the same subreddit, somebody responded that Penn Jillette owns a patent for a hot tub with water jets angled to give a woman sexual pleasure.
I mean,
now I want to know if that's true. Now I'm going down the rabbit hole.
Don't you mean bonus hole pleasure?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good. Let's
be politically correct here.
Patent water jets. Remember when he would come to the other place? Did you ever see him without a shirt on?
Bill Nye?
No. Penn Jillette.
Oh, Penn Jillette.
Yeah.
No, I have not seen him without a shirt on.
Oh, he's it's fascinating. Let's see here. Hang on. See, yeah, he does have a he has. Hang on a second. He's got a patent. Effects. Yeah, he does. Penn Jillette has a patent for a hot tub that has jets angled for a woman's pleasure for the bonus hole.
That
son of a gun.
Incredible.
That's a fun fact we learned today, right?
A hydrotherapeutic stimulator.
So here's what I would do. Because I feel like this is going to be a really great business idea for the future. Especially as men and women drift further apart in the culture, women are lonely. All right. Why not
Right.
Why not give them a spa treatment? Right. You do the fruit over the eyes, you do the massage and stuff like that, and then you're like, okay, and then finally you relax in the stimulator, and it's sell it as like a relaxing massage with water jets, but really what you're doing, you're gonna have some soundproof walls. That's that's gonna be a huge expense. But I think if you were to put that into action, you can make a killing.
Well, he has the patent, so he can go ahead and start manufacturing it. There were, back in the day, what was it, the 1800s? I think it was still happening, that women would go to the doctor, and the doctor would actually prescribe and would affect an orgasm on the woman as a cure or treatment for hysteria. Are you aware of that one?
Yes.
That's a fun fact.
Look.
I mean, just saying.
It works. Okay. It's a proven method of making things a little bit better mentally for the lady. Right. Okay.
Right. Just stop talking. Don't ruin the moment by talking. Let's just you just relax and let Daddy take over.
All your anxieties and stresses just melt away for a little bit. Let those endorphins kick in, guys.
Right. See, wow, I see. I see you've been married. And real quickly before, because we've run out of time, but were you aware that the governor of Arizona yesterday, who they said won, but disappeared for a day yesterday?
I have seen that the treasurer is now temporarily the governor. So something's going on. Yeah.
Just for a day. Arizona governor mysteriously steps down for one day. She will be serving as acting director until mid-morning today. She will be serving as acting governor. Kimberly Yee taking over for Katie Hobbs until this morning at some point. So we don't know really where Katie Hobbs is going, what she's having. I mean, theoretically, she could be going to one of those places with those tubs. If you think about it, I mean, maybe that's what's happening.
A person who enjoys an orgasm, which is why she is how she is.
Wow, that's kind of sad.
Katie Hobbs is a very
really
sad person. Yeah, a very sad person.
She's Well, I guess we'll find out at some point this morning whether or not Katie Hobbs is back in the big chair. If she comes back looking
real relaxed and like chill and maybe a little less Democrat, we'll know.
Right?
We'll know.
Right? She's
just going to come to the Hobbs and be like, you know what, guys? I went way overboard. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm really sorry,
authoritarian thing that I was doing was not
Let's just chill out and maybe, have some fun. Go make some money. All right, let's do this.
You know what? Take the day off. I got to get this tub installed in the office right here.
Brandon Morse is a brand risk over on the Rumble.
Watch and listen at thedailymojo.com.